dedicated to the preservation of all types of blues. With your hosts, Curtis Lee and L.C.H. Roberson. Commentary by Aunt Nisa and the controversial male chauvinist pig. Plus a host of others, all for you, right here inside of the Rhythm and Blues Revue. How you doing, and welcome to this week's edition of the Rhythm and Blues Revue. Of course, you know me. I'm one of your hosts, Curtis Lee. And today we have the extreme pleasure of bringing you some footage from Mr. John Lee Hooker Jr. That's right, the son of the great John Lee Hooker. We have some footage from John Lee on the show, and we got, of course, his son, courtesy of Don Patterson and John Lee. Thanks to both of them for allowing us to shoot this. It was down at the Steel Drums restaurant earlier this year. Put on a great show. We had a great time filming it, and we're glad to bring it to you here today on the show. So right now, we're going to get into it, so sit back and enjoy it right here inside of the Rhythm and Blues Revue.
I got my own sound, the real blues. And I would switch for nothing in the world. He said, oh, play some rock and roll. I said, no, I'm not a rock and roll man. Play some people get them dead. Oh, because that's, you know, if you don't like my blues, they don't want it. But they like it. Oh, I'm a blues man.
Control and change snake in our room again. I'm a troll and change snake, troll and change snake in our room again. Don't hang around my little girl, my little girl. I want to use her for my friend. Time me trolling. You know when the grass was very high. Time me trolling. You know the grass was very high. Hang around my little girl. I'm gonna try, baby, until I die. All right. I need some loving. I need some loving right away.
I need some loving too.
I need some loving.
I need some loving too.
I need your loving right away. But don't get no loving, babe. You know I will lay down and die. Look at here now. I'm gonna troll up to your window. I'm gonna troll up to your door. You got anything I wanna be that's gonna troll up on your floor. Troll and can't snake, troll and can't snake. called Trawling Change Sail. And I roll my beer.
Talk about the blues and talk about it, but they really don't know what the blues consist of. Really don't. They think they just say, the blues, Delta blues. And he playing the Delta blues down there. It ain't no such a thing as the Delta Chicago blues. Blues is the blues.
Now, I'm going to tell you about life of the blues. And this is the blues. Living ain't easy and times are tough. Money is scarce, we all can't get enough. Now, my insurance is lapsed and the food is low. And the landlord knocked at my door. Now last night I dreamed I died. Undertaker came to take me for a ride. I couldn't afford a cast and bum was so high. I got from my sick bed because I was too poor to die. Ain't that blue?
Before we give you our specialty for today, ladies and gentlemen, of course, there's always an appetizer. What you say, I say so.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Funny thing happened to me on my way to work. I met this cutie pie and I began to flirt. She said, hold on, daddy, you don't even know my name. I said, listen, now, don't trip, cause there's a groove thing. She said, then screw me all night long. This is what I said. Ain't no change my game. Cause it's a groove thing. She said,
hi there, this is B.B. King. You know the guy that plays the guitar called Lucille? You are listening to Rhythm and Blues Revue, so stay tuned. They might play one of ours. Shut up, Lucille. Do it. Stay tuned. We love you.
I don't want nobody to get too close to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid that you might get burnt by some of the hot grease that will be descending from the platform. Unless you are wearing grease-repellent pantyhose and blue jeans, I highly recommend that you please stand back. You see, I don't want you to get burnt by none of the hot grease, ladies and gentlemen, because you're about to cook. Have you ever been suspicious that your little woman, she wasn't treating you right?
We are the John Lee Hooker Jr. Band. And tonight, for your listening pleasure, we have the fabulous Mr. John Lee Hooker Jr. So we're going to bring him to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, right about now. So what we'd like you to know is, it is showtime. This 2004 Blues with a Vengeance tour, straight out of the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan, by way of the San Francisco Bay Area. Winner of the prestigious California Music Award, Best Outstanding Blues Album of the Year. A blues legend in his own right. Son of the legendary Mr. John Lee Hooker. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, please meet and greet Mr. John Lee Hooker Jr.
Come on and put your hands together. Say, gonna buy me a biological weapon. I'm gonna find that man. He took my wife and then had to take my home. He took my little dog and everything that I own. I'm going down, looking for Saddam Hussein. Gonna buy me a biological weapon. Here I am homeless, nowhere to go. I pay my child support, now they want some more down. Looking for Saddam Hussein. Gonna buy me a biological weapon. I'm gonna find that man. I broke my restraining order to see my little son. They call the police. Now I'm on the run, more down. Searching and searching. Gonna buy me a weapon of mass destruction. I'm gonna find that man. Mr. Chuck Moran, let's give a round of took my wife and then had to take my home. They took my little dog and everything that I own. I'm going down, looking for Saddam Hussein. Gonna buy me a biological weapon. I'm gonna find that man. I'm trying to keep my sanity through this terrible deal. I'm seeing a sight and now I'm taking pills. Looking for Saddam Hussein. Gonna buy me a weapon of mass destruction. I'm gonna find that man. I heard it through the grapevine that he might be in Palestine. Gonna ask Arafat, what's up with that? Gonna put out an APB over in Vietnam. Tell them be on the lookout for Saddam. And just in case they think that I forgot, I'm gonna call up Osama bin Laden. Going down, looking for Saddam Hussein. all the men and women fighting in the United States military. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to the Rhythm and Blues Review. Boy, do I have a smoker here tonight. I got Mr. Johnny Lee Hooker Jr. Johnny Lee, welcome to the city of Buffalo, man.
It's great to be here. Last time I was here, I was a little kid. And then the next time I was here, I was touring with my dad all through 27 cities in Canada. And it's just, I got roots here. My dad's sister and my dad's brother stayed here before they passed. So this is like a second home also too.
I know you got, you say you're from Detroit, and I know your father was a great influence on you. Who are some of your other influences?
Well, Sammy Davis Jr. was the performer. He was the man who actually intermingled with the audience, and I learned a great deal from him. Of course, I love B.B. King. But Sammy Davis Jr. really had a great influence on me. T-Bone Walker, another performer, but most of all, my dad.
Yes, yes, yes. Say somebody that's trying to just start out. What kind of advice would you give them?
Well, the advice I would give them is dare to be different, overcome all obstacles. When there's not a side door or front door, go through the top or the bottom. You know, don't quit. Just keep on, keep it on.
Now I have to ask this one. What influenced you to write the songs like "Blues Ain't Nothing But a Pimp"?
Well, my dad, we were the best of friends, and often we would talk and sit and talk a whole lots about everything. But on this specific day, we were talking about the blues, and we were talking about pimps in Kansas City, because he did a song called Bluebird, and he said that all the pimps were in Kansas City. I forget the name of the street, and then for some reason or another he said, well, that's what the blues is. The blues is a pimp too. Because I said, well, why you say that, Dad? He said, because every time you have them, you got to go and do something or get something to get rid of them. And that's what a real pimp does. He motivates, provokes, and intimidates the girl to go get his materials so that she can satisfy him. So the blues motivates you to do things that you would normally do.
I mean, the whole album, I mean, Suspicious. I mean, just to name a few. I mean, was there a situation that made you
maybe what?
Want to write about suspicion, or
you know,
the whole album is
a reporter in Delaware asked me, and I'm telling you, we were sitting down eating, and all my guys were sitting down eating, and they heard me repeat her question, because she asked, was suspicious of personal experience. The whole table just busted up laughing. No, it wasn't a personal experience. No, I don't know if you would call that extreme creativity, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to capture people. I wanted to hang on every note. And when it got there, you just look at all your people.
Well, you surely did that with this album. You also won Blues Album of the Year in California, right?
Best Outstanding Blues Album of the Year in the state of California. We worked hard. I'm with some of the baddest guys, as you can attest. I'm with some bad guys. I call them my weapons of mass destruction.
And they are mass destruction.
Some bad guys, and if it wasn't for those guys, I don't know where this would have went.
Johnny, it has been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. I got one more thing to say, because you gave a question to, I'm just so glad to have LC and Curtis as my friends. I am really delighted. delighted. But you asked me that question, what do the people that are trying to make it, did I have any advice? And I want to just kind of like put it in chronological order. And I want to say, keep God first and ask Him for all things, and He'll make it happen. That's His will. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
As a warehouse clerk, it ran across your mind to call in sick, but you didn't have any sick day benefits. You wanted to kick back that morning and read a book. The blues told you couldn't pay your bills with your good looks. I'll tell you the blues ain't nothing. The blues ain't nothing. My daddy told me that it wasn't nothing. With the IRS, bills are coming in from American Express. Bill collectors keep ringing your phone, asking for your money, swarming all around you like bees on honey. The blues ain't nothing. My daddy told me that it was nothing. I'll tell you the blues ain't nothing. Excited, cause you're about to get laid. You get old Shawn and Shady, you're gonna pick her up. There's a knock on your door, and you're served with a subpoena. You took downtown at the family court. The judge wanna see you about some child support. I'll tell you the blues ain't nothing. Like a common cold. Though we may not want to, we all must admit there's some way faster with alternative. The blues ain't nothing. My daddy told me that it wasn't nothing. I'll tell you the blues ain't nothing. The blues ain't nothing but a capital P.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Are there any John Lee Hooker fans out there?
Curtis Lee back again, and it's time for us to head on out of here to find some more footage for you for the Rhythm and Blues Revue. Also, we had the interview with Marvin Cease a couple of weeks ago on the radio. I talked to him, and he's currently in the process of doing a DVD of one of his performances like Bobby Rush did, and we're going to be getting a copy of that for you here too in the future. Some great stuff going on. We're trying to convince more and more of the blues and soul blues record companies to put out videos so we can continue to do this. You never know, one day we may be on satellite. All right, as I always say in closing, well, first let me remind you, don't forget to check out our website. You know what that is, rhythmandbluesrevue.com. Drop us an email, give us a call, support us. The more you support, of course, the longer we can continue to do this. But anyway, as I always say in closing, my name is Curtis Lee. Remember me and love everybody as you want to. Till next week. Love you.
Well, my baby, she's gone every night. 18, the girl says the night before last. Gonna get drunk and get her off my mind. One woman, and one scotch, and one beer. Well, here I am sitting at the bar, trying to do something to get rid of my emotional pain. I looked up at the clock on the wall, and it was about 11:15. I looked on my right hand to try to find justification as to why I should get drunk. Let me see. Little boy just dropped out of school.